See, I was turning, it's very personal. I was turning 50. And I said, I think something happens to you, right? When you turn 50 and he said, I want to do something else in life. I want to do something bigger in life. I want to get into, I was part of a couple of not-for-profits. I want to do some more social entrepreneurship, etc., etc. And I've done 30 years of corporate career across the world. So I've seen all that had to be seen. And I said, okay, I'm going to go out and do something of my own. And that's what I've been doing. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. And I saw, unfortunately, I saw that, he was fired and etc. I mean, I would love to ask anybody from Siemens gentlemen to come in and show me how they had fired me. By the way, I resigned in 2016. The company requested me to stay back for 1.5 years. And because I was not going and joining a competition or any other job, I had no problem. I stayed back. Absolutely not. 2016, I had quit. In October 2016, the company asked me for 1.5 years to continue to stay as managing director and this big outreach program that we did to train other organizations in Siemens organizations across Asia Pacific on how this large skill development projects could be done, based on which China did its first skill development project. That China had sent in a team to India to learn how to do these projects, and then they went in and they did these projects. That was my job. In 1.5 years, I stayed back and I delivered with the company. Again, this is a very conjectural question, and unfortunately, I am not equipped to say this. You ask me about technology, about AI, I would love to talk for the next 2 hours, 2.5 hours. But I can only say a company of Siemens and its reputation for so long is a company that has weathered multiple such storms. And the truth will finally prevail. It will prevail within the highest echelons of Siemens, no matter what happens in the local countries, etc., individuals, in which individuals actually don't matter. Just like in government, individuals don't matter. In large companies, individuals don't matter. Right? It was not my personal company. And Mr. von Siemens' family is no more in Siemens. So, it's an organization. The organization will stand in. The organization will find its truth. And most importantly, the land that we are sitting in, the courts, the functional courts, will definitely find its truth. I can't say. No, ma'am. This is absolutely a question that I don't even know. I don't even know whether to start, what to think, etc. I can't say this.
Why the change in the GEO and the input?
I didn't even know there's a GEO, because GEO we were as individuals, as private companies, we were not purview to any GEOs.
GEO case that Siemens invest 90% and
I can't say. But it was always right in the first day, right from the first day of our discussion, and multiple documents, have been exchanged. There was not just one PPT, 2 PPT, multiple, thousands of pages of documents have been exchanged, modified, drafted. There were always mention of grant in kind. There is nothing called investment, etc. I mean, somebody can think, okay, grant in kind is essentially giving it's like a quasi investment. So there are software components, there are hardware components, there are know-how components, which is intellectual property components. There are services components. Sorry? So all of that. So basically, there's a whole project deliverable. You price that whole project deliverable. It comes to an X value. You're charging Y. X minus Y. Y is the grant in kind, and that is what it is. And it is very clearly, if you look at the proposal, which was a part of the MOU, which has been successfully, or I don't know why it has never been talked about. There is a proposal also to the MOU, and it's a huge, thick proposal, and there are lots of documentations leading to the proposal. The proposal very clearly describes what is grant in kind, what is what under which head what grant in kind comes, what are the deliverables. It goes into the details of the classroom, of the courseware, of what will be taught in the first year, what is in the second year, how everything, and then it justifies the grant in kind and etc. Sir, as I would say, like, I am coming over here because today it is. I couldn't take it anymore. You are the fourth pillar. this country and the democracy stands on your shoulders? Go and ask these questions. You can ask me any question about my role, Siemens' role during my time. I'm in front of you. I'm an open book.
Last one. So we got one information. You have to give the clarification how far it is true. Investigation agencies like ED and CBCID were pressurized you to spell out Chandrababu Naidu's name. How far it is?
I would like to leave it with a smile. Some words are said better with smiles or with tears.
You didn't say anything.
No, I don't want to comment into this. I only, because I've submitted myself to the courts. This is something that you have to read between the lines.